2021.
What a get.
What happened?
I saved this to the end, and I don't know if I 100% want to talk about it, but I did bring up Little League, and unfortunately, okay, I got kicked out of my first Little League game.
No.
No way.
Yes.
What
Yes.
happened?
And I want to start by saying I'm not exactly proud of it. Okay. I'm not proud of it. I'm not gloating. I wasn't but here's what happened. It was a great game against two really good teams, our team and the other team. And this umpire we have had before. He is one umpire. He's an elderly man. I don't know why he continues to show up. He doesn't look like he's having fun. He doesn't look like he wants to be there. And he had a bad game. I mean, every single call he could have made, he made incorrectly. And I'm talking about the ones that like weren't even for like at one point I'm coaching third, and the kid, one of our kids in the batter's box, he ducked down. A pitcher's coming down, and he ducked down. The pitch clearly hit his bat. Clearly, we all heard the ding. It went in like the opposite direction, and he said it hit his helmet. The kid stands up. He goes, "It hit my bat," and he goes. The coaches on the other team are like, "What are you doing, Blue? Everyone's wearing a mask." And then he just continues to just go, "Nope," not backing down, not asking to talk to anyone. So call after call after call, his side, our side, everyone's getting frustrated. We play 6 innings. We're in the 5th inning, the top of the 5th. We're the visitors. We're down by 1 run. There's a man on first and a man on third. 2 outs, and a kid is up who's one of our youngest players, and a kid who's tried all year long but hasn't had a lot of success. And I'm going, oh boy. So I'm getting aggressive on the third base. I'm like, we got to try to this ball gets past this kid, the catcher. We're going. We got to score this run because we don't necessarily know if this kid's going to put it in play. Well, pitch comes, and this kid puts the barrel onto the ball, and literally like a big time glorified bunt pushes it right down the first base line. I send the kid from third. I go, run like your pants are on fire, right? He runs. First base muffles the ball. The kid on gets to first, safe. Kid on first gets to third. Our run scores. Everyone's going crazy. I go over to the kid on third. I'm like, great job. All of a sudden, I hear the umpire go, out. I turn around my man. I go, who's out? And he goes, the guy that came home, out. And I go, how? And he said he missed the plate. Now, I said, I go, sir, there's no way. I went running over to him, hands like this, right? Like I go, and by the way, this is all on video, and I'm not going to show it to you because there's kids involved, and I don't want to show kids' faces and all that shit. They don't know, but I have photographic evidence to back me up that this kid fell on top of the plate, right? But also,
I was gonna say, can you tell in the video that he hit the plate? That feels like,
you can't tell that he hit the plate from the angle of where the camera was set up, right? But you can tell that he went over on top of the plate. But what you can tell, beyond the shadow of a doubt, is that the umpire, who doesn't bend down to call balls and strikes, that's why he misses them all, who literally stands like this, right, is looking down the first base line to make the call out at first base, which he was going to do, right, until the kid dropped the ball. So he's watching that. He never looked at the ball at the kid coming home. He has no idea. He just saw the other team go, hey, touch home plate. He missed home plate. And then he just literally, I came down the third base line. Our coach came down the first base line and I'm doing this and I'm going, you cannot make that call. I go, in no world did you see that ball, that kid not touch that plate. I know it. I go, you can't. And he keeps just going, duh, I go, don't do this, dude. Don't do this. And then finally he goes, you're out of here. He threw me out. And guys, I'm telling you right now, I had so many emotions come over me at once, right? First, it was like, oh no, what I said I didn't want to happen has already happened. But when my East Coast just came back, like Billy Martin, Lou Piniella. I go, what do I do now? I go, I get to kick dirt on him. I go, I'm going to go over. I'm going to go because my manager is now he's doing this. He's pushing me, keeping me separated from the umpire, right? And I go, I'm out of here. I go, you should be out of here. I go, you're the only one getting paid to be here, and you're doing the worst job of everyone. I go, nobody else gets money to be here, but you can't stand the fact that you could possibly be wrong, and you may have to talk. And I go, you're terrible. And then finally, Tracy, my wife, comes onto the field. She goes, let's go. I go, fine. I leave, right? I leave. It was the end of the inning. It was the third out. So kids are kind of clocking it, but not really. Everyone's sort of doing a thing. I go right to my car, right? Right to my car. And it looked like, if you saw me, you'd be like, oh, that guy's going to get a gun. Like I went right to the trunk. And in my mind, I was like, I know in this trunk. I'll tell you why I went to the trunk. I go, I know in my mind, I have one of those glasses. Remember the one Bobby Valentine put on, like the Groucho Marx ones? I go, I know I have one of those floating around. This somewhere in this fucking car. So I changed my mask. I looked for the glasses. I couldn't find the glasses, but I changed my hat. I put on a sweatshirt, and I came back and I sat behind the, like, where the
you put on a disguise?
Put on a disguise. Because if he sees me, then the team, he can call a forfeit, and our team would forfeit, right? So I'm behind the bleachers. No one can see me, but I'm still cheering. And listen to this. Then Jonah went back out there, right? Shut him down in the last inning. And then the top of the inning, we had Jonah led off with a single. Then we got 2 outs. He was on third to tie the game. The last pitch got by the home plate. He sent him, Jonah, halfway. The third base coach sent him back, right? And then on the last swing, this kid swings, foul tips it. He goes, foul tip. And the umpire goes, foul tip. He goes, oh, strike 3. And that was it. And he goes, wait, you foul tipped it. He goes, no, he didn't foul tip it. Game over. And I was I'm behind the bleachers. I'm like, this is, I was like, I can't deal with, I'm not going to yell. I'm not going to scream. It's not going to change anything. And then we had a team meeting, and then I got in the car with Tracy. I go, was that bad? Was that really? She goes, I'm going to tell you the truth. She goes, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. She goes, honestly, I'm very proud you didn't curse. That was her big thing. She goes, you didn't curse. I didn't use, and I kept repeating the same thing. You're terrible, and you don't need to be here. You should not be here anymore. And he got my message. I told her, I go, babe, and look, there was a little, the president of their league called the president of our league and said it wasn't a good look for one of the coaches to get thrown out. And I get that. It's not a good look. I understand that. My wife's like, you have therapy this week. You to talk about it? I go, no. Do you know why? Because I don't tell my therapist about baseball. I don't tell her about where I filter all my anger. I funnel it into baseball.
That's just like the exact thing you should tell your therapist.
As far as she knows, I'm getting better with all the other anger issues. I'm not letting the dishwasher being loaded like a fucking idiot scream about that. I'm not letting the little things bother me anymore. Those things I push off. Oh. But when it comes to this one, I funnel it all into the one person who is getting paid to be at a place where the rest of us are volunteering, sweating, busting our balls to be at, and they can't seem to. I'm not even look, dude. You act like you want to. Like if you're trying, if I see him moving around and going, and you're fucking up calls that way, that's one thing. I would never fucking get on an umpire that would look like he was trying. Or she was trying. I would never yell at another coach and say, fuck you, and start a fight where I get kicked out because I'm going out. I would never do that. But it all gets funneled into this one person who is supposed to be doing their job, and they weren't. And look, I talked to my son after. I go, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. He goes, it was a little embarrassing. I go, I understand. He goes, but you remind me of Phil Nevin. You've got a lot of passion.
Everybody has something that they're fucking ashamed of, or that they should be ashamed of, you know?
Gino ain't got no money. Flat broke. He's always looking so damn crummy. Flat broke Gino. Ain't nobody think he's funny. He can't move.